I'm Dave Vance, and I work for Equity Real Estate, and I've been an agent since 2012.
I'm Liz Sears. I'm with Keller Williams Legacy in Layton, and I've been a realtor for 6 years and been in the industry for 16.
My name's Sue Wilkerson. I am the broker owner of RE/MAX Crossroads in Ogden, and I have been a licensed agent for 18 years.
Chris Jenkins. I've been an agent for about 18 years, and I'm working with the Franklin Group, Better Homes and Gardens Franklin Group, and I've been with them for about 5.
I'm Annie Lansing. I'm with Golden Spike Realty. I have been an agent for 13 years.
I have been an agent for just over a year now. I'm Vicki Johnston, and I work with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Franklin Group.
My name's Neil Morrison. I'm with Century 21 Everest Realty Group in Centerville, Utah, and I've been a realtor for 2 years.
Mike Ostermiller. I'm the CEO for the Northern Wasatch Association of Realtors. I've been here for about 13 years now.
Hi, my name is Dan Naylor, and I would like to introduce you to the Association of Realtors.
Well, there are all kinds of benefits that we provide to new agents and experienced agents and everybody in between. But at the end of the day, it's like any investment. Either there's a rate of return or there isn't. And when we add up the rate of return, in other words, when we say, look, if you're willing to invest your dues dollars with us, can we get you that money back in terms of success in your real estate business? And I'm convinced, having been around a long time and watched a lot of realtors, they get an unbelievably good rate of return on that investment. They get that money back tenfold or 20-fold at least, based on all of the different litany of services that we provide.
If it wasn't for the association, let's say we took out the association, I was just an agent, I would not be performing what I'm currently performing at. So, I mean, it really is black and white. So for me, it's like having the association and all the benefits that I'm able to, draw from, that has helped me in my business for sure. I mean, I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for the camaraderie, the working with other agents. I mean, when you're new, you also wanna be connected with people and hear what other people, how they do business, what experiences they've had, and that for me is really valuable. I observe everything that I hear and I see, and I'm learning from that. So I'm not just, we all make mistakes, and I learn from my mistakes, but I'm able to hear what other people's experiences are through the association, through classes, through our committee meetings, and I think it's made me a better agent.
One of the things I think is helpful, I think of our founding fathers for our country. They didn't need to be involved. They had plenty of money, they had plenty of wealth and prosperity, but they chose to get involved with something to help others that will be coming in the future. The neat thing with our board is that, and also being a realtor, is that we really do, it's cliche, but we stand on the shoulders of people before us that have come before us and helped us. And so when we're doing stuff to make this work and be organized, it's giving strength to the future, not just right now, but the future. And people in the past have done this. And you look at all the past presidents, all those pictures on the wall in there, and it's because of them that we even have this still.
You always have a more successful career, no matter what career you're in, if you know the people around you, your competitors, your friends, everybody that has to do with the business. You can, in real estate specifically, make deals go through faster, better, and easier if you know the agent on the other side, and not just like a phone call, but face to face and in person, you can work through things much, much better and easier.
To join the association, I would say a new agent should join, because with all the free training that we give, it helps everybody do better for their clients, do better in the industry, and work together as one whole real estate group.
New agents should be a part of something bigger and better than themselves. The association offers benefits. You get to meet other agents, free CE classes like we mentioned before, and then just it's a good thing. So.
Being a realtor as opposed to just being an agent, that tells you that, we are educated, that we are interested in serving the public and our communities to the best that we possibly can be. We have a code of ethics, and I believe that when you're serving a client, it's not just about the business transaction, it's about connecting with people.
It's helped my life outside of real estate. I first started in the mortgage world, and mortgage, you don't have an association, you don't have other people that you can go to. You have simply your small sphere of other professionals inside of mortgages that you may be able to go and talk to, but that they don't have a code of ethics, and so there's not as much of a, we're in this together, let me help you. But being at the board and this association in particular has made it so that I don't have to learn everything myself. I don't have to go find all the different avenues to gain all the information to help me be able to be more efficient in my business and free up time to be able to spend with my family. I'm able to more easily collaborate with other realtors and gain information that helps me be able to be more efficient so I can get my job done quicker. Being in the association, we work together and help one another, and so I'm able to go home at night and feel calm and feel happy, and I feel a very lucky person to say that I absolutely love what I do. And there's not a lot of people out there who can say that.
Being a member of the association, one, helps us all become great friends and comrades in the industry. Being able to call somebody up and say, hey, this is Dave and I need to show a home. We all are in the same position that we can actually understand each other and know the direction that we all want to work. And being a member of the association keeps us all working together for that same closing as what we want to go for.
I find that most of the agents that do participate, they sell. The agents that don't necessarily show up are the, one deal, two deals a year agent that, it's not their primary source of income, and therefore it's not a high importance for them. But for those of us that are full-time and sell a lot of real estate, this board is absolutely critical.
The Association of Realtors is organized and run by real estate agents who volunteer their time and experience to build a network where all agents can come together and build and improve the market for all buyers and sellers. The foundation of the association is the code of ethics that all members are expected to follow. This is the core of what makes a real estate agent a realtor.
Oh my gosh, yes, I could go into code ethics for an hour. It is something that I study and preach and practice and constantly fine-tune, not only for myself but for my agents. And it's, I think when you know that you're a realtor with a capital R, that you're bound to those code of ethics. And I think because of that, the civility in every transaction is a higher level because of the board and because of the code of ethics.
The code of ethics makes a huge difference in the professionalism that we treat each other with. I know that some markets that I've heard, I was born and raised in Seattle, and I have friends up there that do real estate and things, and there's certain industries and markets that it's very cutthroat. And the way that the code of ethics has helped me structure the way that I approach my business and other realtors and the clients that I work with is more of there's plenty of business to go around. And when you have that attitude entering into it, it makes it so much more enjoyable. And truly, when you have that perspective, that is what you find. You find that there's more than enough business to go around.
When our realtors perform at a higher level, then that tide that rises raises all ships. We think that that will translate directly into more business opportunities and more production for all of our agents, and to smoother transactions and just better professional experiences as our agents work with one another in trying to close a deal.
where everybody is happy throughout the process. And when you run into a challenge, you put your heads together and solve it, rather than feeling like you're in a court case where it's one against the other and you're seeing who can get the upper hand. Instead, you put your heads together and say, how can we make this work in a way that at the end, our clients are more likely to give us repeat and referral business, because that's what you want to strive for. You want to strive where you don't have to go and find a new client every single time.
I think it gives everyone a standard to be at, and it helps them to make sure that they're adhering to that, which is nice, because code of ethics is more than just keeping the law, the basic bare minimum.
I think the code of ethics is a very big thing. Without the code of ethics, everybody would have their own ideas and own feelings and want to pursue that direction, but the code of ethics keeps us all together moving in the same direction.
The association allows us to provide services to realtors that help make closing transactions easier. Services like the multiple listing service, which give you access to property listings all over the state with extensive detail and allow you to share that information directly with your clients. We also have influence on legislation through the Realtors Political Action Committee, and we have a legal hotline for when legal questions arise during a transaction. We also provide free education classes for all members.
I think if I were to talk about one service or benefit that we provide to our members, it's government advocacy on every level. Whether that's at the federal level working with Congress, or whether that's at the state level working with the legislature, or the local level working with city councils, county commissions, county assessors, and all levels of government. And so now we have a legal hotline, and so an agent, when they have a legal question that comes up on behalf of them or their client involving a transaction, they should go talk to their broker first, but after they've done that, they can call the legal hotline Monday through Friday, and they can get free legal advice to help them through. And that saves them a few $100s or a few $1,000s in legal fees, which is fantastic.
And I think one of the biggest benefits is, as you know, is the education side of it. You constantly have to be learning in our business. It is not a stale business where once you take that big state test, you are able to sell real estate, but you have to continually learn. And your affiliation with this board constantly puts things in front of you that allows you to further your educational side and qualify for your 18 units of continuing education requirements.
And you guys have a convenient location and great instructors. And I come in and I take the class and I get the credit, and hopefully I've learned something that can benefit my clients. So I'm a better professional and, can make more money.
To my knowledge, we're the only local association in the state of Utah, and one of a very few around the country that provides free CE and really unlimited CE to our members as a member benefit. And that's not easy, and it's not inexpensive. We spend a lot of time and financial resources to do that, but we just feel like that is a core service that we should provide. And at the end of the day, we are an education organization. We're here to make our members better.
With the association, with free continuing education classes and the trainings that it's given us, it's helped me become a better agent, to be able to learn more of what my clients want and to be able to interact better with my clients with the training that I've received from the association.
Yeah, I always come away with something that I didn't know before, and that I've been able to apply when I'm out, showing homes or making an offer.
Our events are really second to none in terms of caliber. We have great turnouts. A lot of realtors come and support our events, and I think it's because the information that they get and the networking opportunities that they receive there is exceptional.
The Northern Wasatch Association of Realtors serves Weber, Davis, and Morgan counties, providing services to realtors and giving opportunities locally to participate.
One thing that I like about the Northern Wasatch Board is that it's a smaller family. The Salt Lake Board is gigantic, and you get lost in the fray. There, when you join the association here at NWAR, you join a group that really knows one another, helps one another. One of the things I liked on the committees I'm in is that the people on committees often are people who've been in the business for quite a while, and they reach out to you and say, any question, anytime, you can come to me. I'd love to help. I've been able to go to lunches with them and receive insight and help, and I would never have felt comfortable reaching out to them if I hadn't served on a committee with them, if I hadn't first built that relationship.
I think the number one thing is the friendliness that we all have. The secretaries have, the board has, the directors have. It just brings everybody together and wants to work with each other.
Our board is better because it feels like you include everybody. To be able to be on a committee in Salt Lake, there's so many people and you get lost in the shuffle. Here, they really need your help. And they want you to come and be a part of things, and you get to know people, get close to them and want to help them, and it's really neat that way.
It helps me improve, as a realtor, but also to care for the other realtors in our association, just to kind of better ourselves and to change that perception in the industry amongst how the public perceive realtors in our area.
Just the whole personality of our board seems to be a little different, and I'm not going to say that other boards are better or worse than ours. My personality fits in best here just because we all seem to just get along, and we learn how, even though we're competitors, how to play together and get things worked out. And that's what I love about being here.
You would be hard-pressed to attend any significant function in almost any local community in our area where the realtors don't have a presence. We support charitable organizations, we support political organizations, we support civic organizations. We encourage our members to go get involved. We have realtors on planning commissions. We have realtors on city councils. We have realtors that are mayors. We've had realtors that are county commissioners. We have several realtors that are state legislators, and we have countless realtors that serve on various civic and community and neighborhood boards and organizations. And so both as an association and then just as a profession, as an industry as a whole, we place a really big priority on being involved in the community and trying to make a difference, and we think we do.
One of the best ways to take advantage of everything that the association has to offer is to join a committee. Joining a committee allows you to participate directly in the decisions that we make as an association to provide services and opportunities to all of our agents.
The committees on our board are what make our board run.
When I joined our board as a brand new agent, I knew absolutely no one in the state of Utah. And I was a brand new agent to real estate as well as to the community.
I was a transplant from the Salt Lake board. I moved up here and getting to know a lot of the top producing agents here in this market really fast. It made it really fun, and getting to know them in outside of a real estate transaction setting and get some friendships that way.
When you're new, you also want to be connected with people and hear what other people, how they do business, what experiences they've had.
I met all of those members. I got to know agents that I could do one-on-one transactions with. We had actually worked on projects together, and we knew face-to-face, and deals go much smoother when you have personal connections with the agents that you're working with.
To be able to have something be simply for an hour a month and have it have such a strong impact has been surprising to me, how much it's been able to increase my reach with the people that I'm able to rub shoulders with and increase my ability to find new clients that way.
I have learned so much. Our committee meetings are very professional, and I get to rub shoulders with many types of people, hear different ideas and opinions. Being on a committee has allowed me to add this credential to my marketing materials. And it's a credential that has weight. Clients like to know that I'm part of a committee that improves the industry and our knowledge base, which in turn benefits the client.
One of the best reasons to join a committee inside of the Board of Real Estate, or this particular board, is that I'm a strong believer in the law of attraction. Givers gain. The more you do, the more you bring back to you.
When you're willing to give a little bit of your time and to help, others see that and they want to help you as well, and it becomes kind of a co-op of things. You're working together, and it's just really nice. It's helped too because you get to know lots of other top producing agents, and they want to see you do well, and they want to help.
But it also carries a responsibility to really care for realtors and those that we serve in the community. Well, it's really my way of giving back, and it feels right.
Committees can't be successful unless we have new people on them with new ideas. We also need seasoned agents on there.
We do things that benefit the community, and I'm able to use the fact that I'm part of that to market to my book of business, because sometimes the hardest thing about being an agent is that you don't know what to say when you call them. You don't know what to put into the email to reach out to them so that it's beneficial to them, and to be able to say, I'm super excited about this great food drive that we're doing, or this fundraiser at Black Island Farms, and different things like that, to be able to say, come to this event or help me, raise food to help those in need and things. It's a great, comfortable touch, and you can always put your signature at the bottom and remind them that you're in real estate, you do a good job, and you represent and help the community and things.
I know I'm particularly fond of the Education Committee because I'm a member of it, and it has done a lot for me. Just because you're a new agent doesn't mean you don't have good insight that we could actually use for all the agents around the board.
A new agent joining a committee, I'd say join one, and the one that Government Affairs is probably the best one. Don't want to hurt anyone else's feelings, but it's fun because you're actively involved in the community and you're helping. And it's not like something we can put thousands of hours into. A few hours a month is plenty, and they'll work with you. Whatever you can give, they'll find a place for you to help with.
It's fun, for one. It's a blast. It's all part of the Government Affairs Committee, so when you're on RPAC, you actually get involved with the Government Affairs Committee.
We get insight from agents that want certain types of trainings, and we bring that to the Education Committee and take a vote on it and see if it really is something that our agents want in the board or in the association, and bring that out to make us all better.
What I love about the Community Outreach Committee is that we work together to both raise funds to help build homes for families in need that have a member of their family with a disability of some sort that necessitates them having a home that accommodates what they need, whether it's wheelchair ramps or different things. And so we help raise money, and then we also work with builders to build those homes at a discount, and also with lenders to do the closing costs at a discount, so that way these families can afford a home that they otherwise couldn't afford. And being able to market to the families, to submit applications, being able to review their needs, and then being able to be there when they actually get the keys to their house is just amazing. It's pretty touching.